In this video, we're going to talk about the 3 key strategies travel businesses need to take advantage of in 2025 to stay ahead. Now, there's no other business out there that was more impacted than travel during the years of the pandemic. Finally, we're through those years and travel businesses are thriving in 2025. But to stay ahead of the curve and with tech and AI and everything else that's happening in the world today, there are some strategies that travel businesses do need to hone in on. We're going to talk about those today. Number 1, strengthening your direct booking channels. This is very important. People's attention spans are so short now. They want to get what they need as quickly as possible with minimal friction. It's important to have that optimized website, which makes it very easy to do that direct booking without the need for third parties. So if you make that process for a user to book on your website as seamless as possible, you're going to see more increased bookings and you having less of a need to give margin to lead generation companies or booking companies. Also, offering any sort of exclusive discounts or promotions is definitely going to help people on their search to find that perfect resort or perfect opportunity or activity. So making sure that you have some sort of a promotion and you're leveraging that on social media is very important. And lastly, definitely loyalty programs. Loyalty programs are so important because people want to keep going back to what they're expecting. They like to see things that they expect, and loyalty programs are a great opportunity to get people to not just share those great experiences that they have, but to keep those people coming back time and time again. Now, number 2, talking about targeting niche audiences. If there's one thing we learned about on social media is the importance of getting a message in front of the person that it resonates with the most. This is where people convert. If you have a message, for example, talking to families, and you want to get families to buy a trip to an all-inclusive resort, then you need to speak directly to the pain points of families. Maybe affordable options, things for the kids to do. All these type of things you really need to lean into. If you're a wellness resort or a wellness retreat, really honing in on a yoga pavilion, or maybe there's spa treatments, or maybe there's a nature trail or something like that at the resort. It's important to hone in on those things that speak specifically to the audience that cares about it. And last but not least, leveraging technology and AI. We're getting to that point now where it's going to become an expectation for a user to land on your website and have an interaction with some sort of an AI agent or chatbot. People want an answer immediately, and they don't want to have to be sifting through your website, going through all the tabs to find the information that they want. With an AI agent embedded on the website, it makes it very easy for somebody to ask that question and to get that answer right away. So when we're talking about what changes lie ahead for tourism, we got to look at the exponential rate that changes have been happening over the course of the last half decade. Since COVID, it created this need for all tourism businesses to digitally transform. Okay, it required, for example, airports to have contactless check-in, contactless check-in at hotels, Airbnbs. All these things needed to transform and get with the times, right? So naturally, if there was a business that did not evolve with the times, there's a good chance they died, right? People expect to have an online presence. People expect travel businesses to have a social media presence. People are now starting to expect to go to a website and see a chat bot or an AI agent living on the website that can answer those frequently asked questions in a matter of minutes. This is the expectation now. So when we talk about what changes lie ahead specifically for the tourism sector, we can only assume that contactless services are going to be more and more prevalent. Maybe there's going to be robots acting as customer service representatives within hotels. And what kind of a ripple effect is that going to have for people working not only in the hotel, but for the guests as well? Cleaning, for example, cleaning rooms, housekeeping. Could this not all be services that are eaten up by the likes of robots? And in what point in time is a human going to be required within that whole process of transforming these travel businesses. There always needs to be an element of human oversight to oversee the implementation of AI tech. We see it, case in point, in our own agency as we implement AI agents on client websites. We can't just set it up and let it go. We have to constantly refine it, educate it, make it smarter, so we can totally understand not just the things that we bake into the AI agent, but it needs to understand emotion, because that is the one hurdle right now that AI has a challenge with, is understanding emotion and giving a proper response. If your travel business is looking for a trusted AI agent to live on your website and have those conversations with customers 24/7 and make it feel like you're talking to a human being, or your customers are talking to a human being and not a bot, you have to try it out. Check out chatello.ai. There's a free trial there, free 14-day trial. We'll leave the link right below in the comments section. Go and check it out, chatello.ai. Thanks again for watching this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. See you next time.